Okay. It is official. Trump has won. Trump has won. So third broadcast of the ninth player. Here we go. There we go. Trump has won the 2024 presidential election. We have it just called. It's just been called. Things are happening right now. I've got sound right here. We'll just go right here immediately to, I think we've got something here from Trump War Room. This looks like it's News Nation. Here we go.
Our next president, the 47th president of the United States. DDHQ projects Trump will win the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Having just predicted that he will win Alaska, that will put him at 270.
I don't know why they didn't call that early.
That will win the Electoral College. Decision Desk HQ can now project that former President Donald Trump will be our next president, like 47th president of.
That is huge, Paul. I mean, look, we thought Pennsylvania, it looked very, very strong for Trump. And I don't know why they were like not calling that for a while. It looked extremely strong for Trump. And it just seemed like, I don't understand it. But that has been called right there by News Nation and Decision Desk HQ. It looks incredible right there. Your comments on that, we're going to dive into it here as soon.
Yeah, it's just absolutely amazing. And I think President Trump might be speaking soon. If he does, I'll put up the video, so watch for that. Look, we reflected on this ourselves and everything that because again, this isn't just a 4-year thing or an 8-year thing. It's a lot longer than that. This has been an incredibly long road for President Trump himself. Everything that he's gone through, the personal injuries and travails that he's had to deal with, that his supporters have gone through, and it's just been a really long, difficult period for America. And it just feels like, I don't want to be cliche, but it's like Reagan's morning in America. Like we're finally getting to a point where we can be done with this craziness. And it's just amazing. And I'm just so happy and I'm really happy for President Trump because him and Melania totally deserve this.
Absolutely. No doubt about it. PBS here with Amy Walter. I like Amy. She's cool. I did an interview with her before. Let's see what she has to say and stuff. And again, in my opinion, maybe a little bit more on the left, but I think she does a great, she's a professional.
Elections on the House side.
Does a good job.
It is. These two candidates, you can like them, but they are trying to be they're more representative of their community than the national party would be. But it is.
So talking about House races, I'm having a hard time with the volumes thing there. It keeps changing around.
Yeah,
there.
Just to let you know, I don't think your thing is showing as broadcast, even though it's having the video. But it's like, I don't know if it's going on X, but that's okay.
Yeah, sometimes there's some different technical things.
That's fine. It's not. I just wanted to give you a heads up.
Okay, appreciate that. Yeah, that may be the case there. Yeah, people are really excited about that. Let's go. This is really, really, really amazing. I just love it. I love it. And honestly, this is starting to look again if we look at this map here, this is looking very close to what I said. This is what we talked about, what we predicted. We broke it down. We went state by state. It's looking very close to that. And it may be, if now that one's a little bit behind there. Let's go to the Fox map here. And I mean, you're looking at a situation that we talked about. We predicted this. So if you look at this right here, 277 for Trump, 226. Wisconsin's coming in for Trump. Pennsylvania's coming in for Trump. All this, we told you all of this. What's out here is Arizona. But Arizona's looking good for Trump, still close. Nevada's looking really good for Trump, So if these come in right here, Michigan comes in right here, it's 312 Trump, just like we told you it was going to be. But it's right in there. It's right in that zone. Trump has absolutely won this. This is just, it's so big. And then, as Paul said, we're talking about 16 years. And Trump's going to have, a bench too. He's going to have a cast, supporting cast, if you will, in the Senate. The Republicans win the Senate, 51 seats, at least 51 seats of Fox News voter analysis finds 53% of Pennsylvanians want substantial change in how the U.S. is run. Right track, wrong track players. That's what I've been telling you. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about. Harris significantly underperformed with younger voters. They just weren't. It wasn't there, dude. And the hurricane apparent of North Carolina shifted red. Why? Look at the hurricane response. Look at the hurricane. Look at what happened in East Palestine, Ohio. Look at a lot of these places. I mean, people are saying like they want results. They expect government to not just to rule them, but to deliver, but to actually do things that are going to benefit their lives. They want to know that the people that they're sending to Washington, D.C. are doing things and are acting in their best interest. We have Real Clear Politics. Real Clear Politics is called as well. Let's go to that. So this is, I mean, it's all breaking right now. And I was wondering, like, dude, they should be calling these things, and they've called them here. So this is not going to be some, or this is it. It's before 2 a.m. here, East Coast time, right there, 270 and 216 by RCP. RCP has called it. It's a wrap. Pennsylvania and Alaska, that's it. It's over right there. And you're seeing that. And why wouldn't they call it? You're talking almost a 3 percentage point lead in Pennsylvania, 95% in. The math is the math. That's what we're talking about right there. Republicans up 2 in the Senate, and we still have a lot of other things that are happening here. We're looking at Rogers looking good over Slotkin. We're looking at McCormick looking good over Casey. We're looking at Hovid looking very good over Baldwin. I mean, Paul, we're seeing a lot of things. Now, Lake does not look like may not win. We don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say that, but it's not looking great for Lake in Arizona. But I mean, we're seeing a lot of strength here for Republicans. And I think we're going to see, Republicans win even more in the Senate, and they're looking good in the House. They picked up 2 in the House. So it looks like we're going to have a Republican House, Republican Senate, Republican Donald Trump in the White House as a president, J.D. Vance as vice president. This is a big, big day, Paul. Any comments?
Yeah, it's just amazing. And this time it'd be like 2016, except with a Republican sweep. I agree with you. I think they're going to take the House or keep the House. And instead, but the difference is there's no Paul Ryan as Speaker. There's no thumbs down McCain to kind of stick, get in the way of progress from President Trump in the Senate. This is a new slate. I think everybody understands, especially if Trump is on course to win the popular vote, win 312 electoral votes, which would be his biggest ever. We're in a different era now. We're in a new thing. There's no more going behind his back. There's no more fake
General Kelly. We don't want any of that.
Exactly. We're not doing any of that. This
Mad Dog Mattis. Stop.
And people are going to be looking for real results. We know that Howard Lutnick is helping with this transition team, getting people in place. I think that they're going to hit the ground running, and we're going to see a totally new era of America, better than anything we've seen in decades.
So right now we have NBC News, AP, CNN have not called it yet. Fox has called it. Decision Desk HQ has called it.
Yeah,
and I think the numbers are definitely there. I mean, it's like, that's it. I mean, I don't think
I just don't know how Pennsylvania could swing now at 94% in or whatever. I just would be almost just.
And Wisconsin, I mean, and it's just looking it's looking extremely strong at this point. Let's go state by state here to Fox and just kind of work through that for a second here of what we're looking at here. I mean, Fox, you've got 94.43% in. Trump, basically 3% above. You're looking at about 300,000 vote difference out of 6 million. I mean, it's just very, very strong. Michigan, Trump, 52.35% to Harris, 45.92%, almost 70% in players. I mean, that is a big, it looks like 200,000 vote to almost 250,000 plus vote spread, almost 267,000 vote spread. Very, very different situation there. Again, when you're losing the union vote, when you're losing the air vote, when you're losing the youth vote, it's not going to work out. Wisconsin, almost 89% in, 51.32% Trump, 47.23% Harris. I mean, 4% spread there. big spread right there. That right there gives Trump 277. But Alaska, you've got a 20% differential, almost 18% differential right there, 19% differential right there. Let's call it 18%. And that's 26% in. Alaska's going to go red right there. Close in Arizona, but Trump's up a percentage point. Nevada, Trump is up about 3.8%, 3.7% there, but 79% in Nevada. It's looking great for Trump, Paul. I think we're going to see Trump break over 300 electoral votes, and I think that it's looking really good that it's going to be that 312 that we talked about yesterday. It's a 312, and we broke it down, and that's what we said. You know, those states, you tend to move together. Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Rust Belt, and it was looking good in Arizona, and people are really are reacting to this. There's a lot of people that are saying this. It's very, very late, but it doesn't matter. It's all worth it. I mean, this is congratulations to Donald Trump. Now, we might get sound from Trump. Kaylee McEnany right here. We love it. Kaylee McEnany's up here. Let's go to my Twitter feed because we're getting some reaction here. Paul, your reaction. You've been on this. You've been doing shows with me. You've been, you're deep in the information here. You know a lot of the pollsters and stuff like that. What's your take on this?
It's just an incredible day. It's an incredible night. This has been so much effort, and I think so many people really felt that America was hanging in the balance in the way that many of us know it, and it just feels like we won, and America's saved, and so it's just an incredible evening, and I just thank President Trump for putting himself out there on the line. He didn't have to do it. There's no reason. He sacrificed a lot to do it, and it's all paying off, and it's just a great night for the world. Honestly,
it's a great night. It's a great night for the GOP. It's a great night for President Trump. Congratulations, President Trump and his team. They did really great. Congratulations to all the leaders out there. And Paul and I have been there for a long time. Stuff, but Elon Musk, Bill. I can't name them all. Naval, Sean McGuire, Elon Musk, Bill Ackman, Joe Rogan, Dana White. I mean, there's just there's just so many. Howard Lutnick, obviously Kevin O'Leary. There's just so many. And this is a big deal. It's a big deal. The game has changed. I think that I don't know if they're still going here on PBS. I think they might be. It's a different. Oh, you got Jonathan Capehart on that. Let's go to that. Hold on a second. It's worth probably just a little bit here. Let's see here.
Right. So Trump, 248 electoral votes. Now, a state that we will not get results in anytime in the next half hour is Alaska. But
they're not calling it. Okay, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's look, it's over, dude. It's over. Trump wins. Now
I was just trying to see if we can see if Trump has spoken yet. I mean, he's going to speak, or that's what it looked like. They were setting it up.
That's what I'm looking at.
Maybe on YouTube or something like Fox. If you go to Fox.com, they had a video there. So I don't know if he's spoken yet or not, but
I see the video there. Yep, I just see the video there. Hold on, we may be getting something here. Live event. Hold on 1 second. Let's see what we can do. I think we are getting something right here. Hold on a second. Let's I don't want to deal with that. Hold on a second. Yeah, it is. I'm trying to get everything we can right here. Let's see. 1 second. Yeah, I think we're seeing some different stuff here. Hold on. Yeah, he's gonna speak. Yeah, we got it. We got a couple things going on here. Okay, we will be able to bring it. Okay. Yeah. I got some stuff here. Hold on a second. Let's bring this up right here. Okay. So we're waiting for Trump to speak. This is going to be fantastic. Looking forward to bringing this here and seeing what's going on. A lot of people reacting. A lot of people reacting on the comments here. We're seeing that people are very excited, no doubt about it. This is big. This is big. We're waiting for Trump. Trump will be the 47th president of the United States. This is Paul. This is the biggest comeback politically that we've ever seen. I mean, this is in our lifetimes.
It is. And look, the only other president that's done this, I think, was Grover Cleveland, who served a term, left, came back. That's it. That was like, I think in the 1880s or something. This just doesn't happen. And especially in this day and age, it's just incredible that it happened. But the thing is, and President Trump has said it is, there's never been a movement like MAGA, and he's right. And MAGA endured what he was out of office, and endured through all the difficulties and all the hardship, and it was still there in the end. And I think you said earlier off the air, Gen X led the way, and it did, which is our generation. And that's because people of our generation are old enough to remember what things were like before all of this, and we want to get it back. And so the millennials, a little younger, they might not have lived through that and experienced everything like we did. And so it's kind of up to, people our age and older to be like, look, things don't need to be this way. They've been way out of whack for a long time. We need to get them back. And President Trump was the instrument for that. And we're finally getting to that.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of people, as I said, Atlas shrugged. I mean, I think people woke up to it. It's just too far. It didn't make sense. And the policies didn't make sense, in my opinion. They just didn't make sense as far as what was going. We'll come back to this here in a second. The policies weren't making sense as far, like people like Kevin O'Leary and stuff like that. It just wasn't happening. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find a C-SPAN feed just in case. I don't know. Maybe not. It's late. Yeah. Wow. Unbelievable, Paul. Let's see. And again, like I said, maybe Trump has it on his. Let's see. Here. This is so big, dude. It's such a big deal. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's been so long. I mean, like you said, 16 years. And yeah, a lot of people are like, we can get out of here. We don't need that anymore. MSNBC, where are we at, peeps? Where are we at? MSNBC, how you feeling, players? Even MSNBC has called Pennsylvania. It's done, dude. It's done. It's done. Yeah. It's over, buddy. Like, can't even no, it's done. PBS, we're done. Okay. Okay, hold on. Waiting here. Trump Vance. We're just looking for. Okay. We're waiting. We're still waiting. It's going to be a little bit here. We'll bring it as soon as he hits the stage. We're going to bring it.
That's fine. I mean, we're going to have to deal with it later, but I don't know how long it's going to take, but it's all good.
Yeah. Let's see. Now they have Decision Desk has updated here. They're showing, I don't know what they changed here. Yeah, they're showing Trump at 280. So we've got Trump at 280, which is great. So that's fantastic. But bottom line is Trump wins. And he'll probably, like I said, he'll probably have sound here very soon. We'll see. If it doesn't happen soon, then we may, it's late. So this is the third time we've been on the air. So we might go to sleep here. We'll see. But we will. If we're monitoring this. I expect Trump pretty soon. I would expect Trump pretty soon. We'll find out here. So yeah. Now, couple questions. What do you expect the dynamics going to be, Paul, with the Biden-Harris administration? What's President Biden going to say? Like, how is that administration going to wind up? Do you think that we'll just see them chill? Do you expect more like a resist type of posture, if you will, like they like before when Trump won and Obama, like, I mean, and what is that dynamic going to look like, you think?
It's a great question. I personally, and I know people said, "Oh, we're going to see meltdowns." I just don't think we're going to see that, especially in a situation like this where it looks like Trump is going to win the popular vote and he's going to win probably 312 electoral votes. You're talking about an overwhelming victory, probably a Republican sweep. This is basically a mandate. And to be fair to President Biden, I don't think he wants any part of that. I don't think he wants any part of resist or any of that stuff. I don't. And look, I don't want to be too inside baseball or anything with this, but in some ways, Biden might have gotten what he wanted, which is you guys didn't win it without me.
Right.
So, you replaced me and you lost. And so is he really upset with Trump? I don't know. Maybe he's not. So I don't think we're going to get any of that. To be fair to Kamala, I don't think she's going to do it either. There might be other people in the party that want some of that. I just don't think the leverage is there for that right now. And to be honest, I don't think there's a huge appetite for it. I've said previously that I believe that if Trump won and won convincingly, you're going to start to see a lot of that stuff dissipate pretty quickly. And I still feel that way.
Yeah, I do think that there's a different dynamic here. I think we're getting close here. They're setting up teleprompters and stuff like that. It does look like it's getting pretty close here. I do think it's a different dynamic because, as you said, Paul, Biden's still the president. Biden got hot swapped. I mean, there's definitely a dynamic there, and it's a different deal now. So I think it's a different deal. And again, like I said, Trump won convincingly. It's very interesting here. So we're going to see it. We're going to see, and again, I don't know how long Trump's going to talk, but we're only going to hang out for just like a little bit here as it is late. But I mean, this is a big thing. It is a big deal. You still don't have AP calling this. You still have CNN.
Whatever.
Yeah, who cares? CNN's now got it to Trump at 266. With Alaska still out there, whatever. So who knows? I mean, it doesn't matter, dude. It's over. This race is over. Yeah. It's done. That's what's
over.
It's over.
It's over. There's just no real conceivable way for this to not be, for him not to win, essentially.
I've got some different, I'll take some different feeds here. Okay. That person's setting up things. We've got Fox is showing, Vivek Ramaswamy and some others in the audience here. They were showing a wide shot. Now they have a wide shot again. You've got people excited. People are, comments are rolling in here. People are really pumped up and you understand that. Wow. I mean, it's a different deal. Okay, hold on. I see this. Yeah, you definitely see like sort of the communication team or whatever. Some people that are fixing, again, the microphones and stuff. I think that we'll see Trump here pretty soon. What do you expect Trump to say, Paul? I mean, I think, make America great on it. Is it going to be a unity message? Is it going to be, how much is he going to talk about business? Is it just, what do you expect we're going to hear from Trump?
Yeah, I do think we'll hear some of the unity stuff. He did a press conference earlier today when he and Melania went to vote, and I think someone asked him like, "What's your, are you going to have unity or unify?" And I think he did say something along those lines. So, look, we saw this after Trump won 2016. People wanted him to go after Hillary Clinton. He didn't do that. He didn't think it was appropriate to do it. I think that Trump is unlike 2016. He's not naive to think that, then, he had to learn that everybody wasn't going to be nice to him after he won. He's much more aware of it now, but to be honest, he's in a much stronger position now. And I think he's naturally gracious, which is, look, we won. That's it. It's over. And, let's move on, and at least, to tell people tonight, that's the message to send to the country. And I think he will do that.
Absolutely. Now, in terms of key positions, I mean, we've heard talk about, obviously, Bobby Kennedy and others. I mean, who do you think that we're going to see at, Attorney General? Who do you think we're going to see at defense? I mean, do we have any of that discussion, anything? And will we see, the Department of Government Efficiency? I mean, what role is Elon Musk going to play in this? I mean, that's going to be very interesting. What's your take on that?
Yeah, again, Trump was asked about RFK at the press conference today, and he's like, "Look, let RFK kind of do what he wants to do in terms of the health stuff." So I think you're going to see a lot of delegation. I think you're going to see, obviously, you're going to see RFK Jr. Maybe you see Tulsi. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Vivek, although, I would personally not be surprised if you won't end up seeing Vivek become the senator replacement for Vance. That wouldn't surprise me if that happened.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So I think he's going to bring in a lot of talented people. Look, I wouldn't be surprised if Nikki Haley got a thing. Now, I know a lot of people don't want to hear that.
No, that's fine.
But the thing is that Trump he won. It's over.
Yeah, it's over.
There's no more elections for him. He can do what he wants, and he can be a generous person.
Well,
and I think that, I think we'll probably see that.
And you need the big tent. And, Nikki Haley came out and endorsed him and tried to deliver her constituency and wrote the op-ed and did some different things. So you got to respect that and appreciate that. You know what I mean? And again, as I said before, go ahead, Paul.
No, I just don't want to interrupt. I just want to say this quickly. I wouldn't be surprised if it brings in DeSantis when DeSantis is turned out as governor.
That would be
that wouldn't surprise me at all.
That would be good. That would
DeSantis will make a hell of an attorney general. I can tell you that.
Interesting. He's done a great job here as governor. We love him as governor. He's been very effective, no doubt about it. Amazing job here. We got another shot here. We see. Hold on, let me check this here. You see Vivek in the crowd right there. You see that right there. You see Bergman right there. Everybody's waiting for Trump here. They're getting excited. I mean, there's different feeds here. This is very exciting here. So I think we're going to see, I wouldn't be surprised to see both of these two in the mix for the new administration. And, or like you said, maybe Vivek, does the senator thing. That could be very interesting here. So very interested to see what Trump has to say here. And we got the wide shot here. Okay, we got some different things. There's some different timing on some of these feeds. I think we're pretty close here. We're monitoring this. It's like, so they may be waiting for a few more to call it. I don't know, but we've got, Fox has called it. We've got, maybe there's some phone calls going on in the back. Who knows? CNN's super close to calling it. This isn't just HQ has called it. News Nation has called it. Fox News has called it. Real Clear Politics has called it. So, I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot out there. And obviously people are doing some different things on X in terms of the comments and stuff. So this is it. We're looking forward to hearing from the former president and the new president, the next president, not, obviously President Biden is president until January. And that's going to be a dynamic, dude. That's going to be very interesting, with Biden and Harris and all of that. And it just, I just think it was just too much. The whole thing was just too much. And it just was like, I think people just didn't want to, they were done with it. And they've done that. And I think that the politics, the current politics have changed. There's been a realignment. It's a new era. It's a new phase. There's a Brick Suit here. We got Brick Suit. He's doing his thing here.
He's great.
Brick Suit is great. Everyone's got the MAGA hats out. So we got this. Let me take this feed here. Let's see this here. It's people are very excited. You see there's Brick Suit right there. MAGA hats are out. That's Governor Noem there. So obviously you've got, some of the big dignitaries there, some of the elected officials. Okay, here we go. I think like I said, I think we're very close here. We're just monitoring everything. This is big. This is big, as you'd expect. Big, very, very big. So this is it. It's been a long election. It's been so you couldn't if you made this into a movie, players, like nobody would have believed it. I mean, the twists and turns, Paul, almost on a weekly, daily basis. The other thing, heads up, I don't know how much charge I have left in this camera. Usually it lasts about 2 hours. I've been replugging it in. So, you know, I may even lose the camera here at some point. So we've got some more checks here. They're checking and moving things and checking things. And, you know, I think pretty soon we're going to see Trump here. I'm monitoring the different feeds to see which one is sort of the best. Or Senator Rubio in the crowd, a different shot right there. Yeah, you're getting, people are very happy. Oh man, at Mar-a-Lago, this is great. They're very excited about this. This is a big deal. Here, we're getting some different stuff here. Really, really cool. What do you think is going to happen in the Senate? You've got McConnell, who's going to retire. Thune's kind of his handpicked successor. Do we feel like that's on the table, or to what extent do we expect like kind of a Freedom Caucus type of movement? We saw, obviously, we've got Speaker Johnson because of the maneuverings of Matt Gaetz and Kevin McCarthy and how that all worked out. I mean, what do you expect on the Senate side? Or I guess maybe the bigger question is, have the establishment Republicans, are the Republicans in DC ready to get fully behind President Trump and the Trump agenda?
Well, that's a good question. And I would imagine that they pretty much have to. I mean, especially if he wins the way it looks like he's going to win. I mean, I don't know if there's really any alternative to that. I think many people in the MAGA movement will be happy to see McConnell go as the leader. And I think that if this is a thing between possibly John Thune and John Cornyn, it's going to be a lot of, scrutiny of that. I think that they're going to have to, if it's one of those two as the leader, they're going to have to come to President Trump. They're going to have to come to that agenda rather than trying to stick with the old guard Republican agenda, the kind of the Bush era type of stuff, because that's just not where people are. And hopefully that's going to happen. I think it can happen.
So to that extent, like how we saw a great opportunity, great accomplishments in the Trump first term, but this time perhaps could he be even better, because now with Musk and with the other people involved and having been through what he's been through, and Vivek and so many other people involved, like, what do you expect from a Trump 47 presidency?
I think we could see all kinds of great things. I mean, again, starting with like the government efficiency with Elon, start getting waste out of the government. If we have a Republican House and Senate, maybe we can get through some good legislation. Maybe we make a border bill, a real one. Maybe we can, I think he'll cut regulations more. I think might be working on another tax cut. I think there's going to be a push for, I think he'll work with Elon in terms of exploration, going to Mars, that type of thing. I think we're going to see a definitely the economy will improve dramatically under President Trump. I think that will happen. I think our trade relations will improve. And I just think
something's happening. Something's happening. Sorry, Paul. Something's happening here. Let's see. Just clapping. Here we go. Here comes President Trump.
Along with friends and campaign staff.
Wow.
And I'm proud to be an American.
Hold on, let me cut that.
Where at least I know my...
That's his wife, Melania Trump, right there, trying to find out the best feed. I guess that's I'm trying to figure out which one. Okay. So I'm just gonna have to wait till we speak. We've got Dana White over here, Jared Kushner over here, his family, Donald Jr. over here, Barron. Wow, look how tall Barron is.
Barron's huge.
Woo, Melania Trump.
He's a big guy.
He's a big guy. Good for Barron. Donald Trump here. He's got. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Let's give it a second here. Unbelievable. President Trump, the newest president, 47th. Here we go. There's still, we still have some songs here. Kai Trump over there, golfer. Oh, Dana White's loving it. Here we go.
Yeah.
Eric Trump. Yeah. JD Vance. Come on. Laura Trump. They got everybody. This is very inclusive. And I think
that's a huge group of people.
Huge group. I think what's going to be very interesting is, JD Vance and Usha. I think what's going to be very interesting is how much the Republicans are going to get behind him in Washington. He only has one term. Obviously, J.D. Vance will is vice president. And so I think it's going to be like, how much can he get accomplished? Because there's some hard things that he's going to try to have to do to try to get things back on track, whether it's immigration, different things like that. So how much is he going to be able to do? How much is it going to be a lame duck? How much are Republicans going to be behind him? But I think that there's such a signal that it's a new Republican Party, Paul, that I'm really bullish that I think it's going to be a great, a term here for President Trump. But the task is before him, and it's no small task. But if anyone's up for it, President Trump is up for it. Melania Trump looking very, very proud right here. This apparently is some kind of ad. Hold on one second. We'll come back here in 1 second here. As definitely not well timed. Okay, Trump's just watched. Okay, hold on. I may have to go to a different feed. 1 second. I didn't expect that. Sorry about that. Go over here. Okay, waiting for. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. I'll give it another second here.
Wow.
There we go.
Well, I want to thank you all very much. This is great. These are our friends. We have thousands of friends on this incredible movement. This was a movement
President
like nobody's ever seen before. And frankly, this was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time. There's never been anything like this.
There you go, Fred. Yeah. Wow.
And now it's going to reach a new level of importance.
Oh, Trump has been going like
to
campaign. I don't think he's slept maybe 20 minutes.
help our country heal. We're going to help our country heal. We have a country that needs help, and it needs help very badly. We're going to fix our borders. We're going to fix everything about our country. And we made history for a reason tonight, and the reason is going to be just that. We overcame obstacles that nobody thought possible, and it is now clear that we've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy?
Wow, what a comeback. What a comeback, President Trump. Unbelievable.
But it's a political victory that our country has never seen before.
Yeah.
Nothing like this. I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary
What's great,
honor
Paul,
of
is
being
the sign that people are still
elected
in charge.
your
Voters still matter. Your
47th
vote still
president
matters.
and
Very
your
important.
45th president.
Look at Trump.
Exactly. That's exactly what it's about.
And
That's what
every
it means.
citizen, I will fight for you, for your family, and your future.
Mm.
Every single day, I will be fighting for you, and with every breath in my body, I will not rest until we have delivered the strong, safe, and prosperous America that our children deserve and that you deserve. This will truly be the golden age of America. That's what we have to have.
So Trump's been saying that. I've been saying that. Elon's been saying that.
This is a
Tom McGuire, the
magnificent
Renaissance.
victory for the American
Yeah.
people that will allow us to make America great again.
How do we know he's going to say that? Come on. We knew he was there.
And in addition to having won the battleground states of North Carolina, I love these places. Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin.
Sure. Let's go.
We are now winning in Michigan, Arizona, Nevada, and Alaska, which would result in us carrying at least 315 electoral votes. But
315, he's saying.
that
Wow.
Yeah. Interesting.
But it's much easier doing what the networks did or whoever called it, because there was no other path. There was no other path to victory.
Yeah. There's it. It's it.
We also
Didn't get for
have
5 o'clock. We know that, like,
won the popular vote.
they
That
won
was
the popular
great.
voting thing.
Very proud of it.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Because we still had a lot of votes coming in from to be counted from California, so we weren't sure about that.
Thank you.
We're going to take the pause here. Let's take it. What do you think so far, Paul? We'll go back to President Trump here in a second. I mean, what do you think of these comments? Sounds about what I expect from President Trump at this point.
Yeah, it's just great. I mean, it's an incredible night for everybody. I'm glad that many people are there. This is exactly the type of celebration that you want to see.
And I like the unity thing. I like the whole team up there on that was maybe what took some time on the dais with him, on the stage with him. Let's get some more sound from President Trump.
We're going to make you very happy. We're going to make you very proud of your vote. I hope that you're going to be looking back someday and say that was one of the truly important moments of my life when I voted for this group of people beyond the president, this group of great people.
He's emphasizing the team, which is smart.
America has given us an unprecedented and powerful mandate. We have taken back control of the Senate. Wow, that's good.
Yes. Yes. Let's go.
And the Senate races in Montana, Nevada, Texas, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
Great.
We're all won by the MAGA movement. They helped so much.
Well, what he's talking about here, Paul, is it looks like there's a mandate. It looks like a clear mandate for Trump, and this is something where, a lot of people were, not so sure about it. And, if he was, a lot of people didn't think he was going to win. If he was going to win, how much he's going to win. I'm going to take some different feeds here just to get different perspectives on this. But this is a big deal. This is a big deal. And that's why I think, as we talked about, as we project into this, I think that this is going to be pretty consequential, because this isn't just Trump. This is a whole MAGA movement here, and he was able to do that. Let's see if President Trump right here. So I think that it has big implications.
Keeping control of the House of Representatives.
That's it. All three. That's a trifecta. Yep. All the people up there. It's great.
And I want to thank Mike Johnson. I think he's doing a terrific job. Terrific job. I want to also thank my beautiful wife, Melania, First Lady.
Sure. Melania, let's go. Aaron.
Nice.
Who has the number one.
There we go. Oh, there we go. President again, buddy.
Oh, no, she's done a great job. Works very hard to help people. So I just want to thank her. But I want to thank my whole family, my amazing children, and they are amazing children. Now, we all think our children are amazing. Everybody here thinks their children are amazing, but that's a good thing when you think they are. But Don, Eric, Yvonne.
So look, I think we've got the sense of it right there. I think that's it. He's doing great. It's President Trump is going to be the 47th president. He's won. 45 becomes 47. Paul, he's overcome so much. Crazy election. I'm sure we'll have more comments in the maybe tomorrow or certainly in the days to come here. Anything you want to say in winding down here?
Look, I think it's a great night for the Trumps. It's a great night for the country, and I think hopefully it can finally start moving on into a different era for the nation.
Definitely, absolutely. So we'll see. We stay with you. We try to bring you everything here live 3 times here. Big, a nice speech from Trump. I think it was good, very positive. And thanking the team, stuff like that. And we'll see. Now we'll talk about the policy. It's gonna be interesting to see what the Democrats have to say. It's gonna be interesting to see what Vice President Harris has to say, what President Biden has to say. But yes, it is we've seen a political realignment now. Certainly the Republican Party, perhaps of America. The people have spoken. They spoke very loudly. This was a definitive win, and we're going to see what goes forward. So there we go. I think it's very interesting, and I think we've been fortunate enough that our predictions were pretty spot on in this one, Paul. I think we did a good job, and we appreciate the audience out there. So. We'll wrap it up with that. For Paul, I am John D. Villarreal. Thanks so much for watching. It's 2:35 here a.m. on November the 6th. But we have a new president that's going to come in. Donald Trump will be president again in January. For Paul, I am John D. Villarreal signing off here. Thanks so much for watching. We will see you next time.